Hey there folks, welcome to my monthly summary. This is for March. This is for March 2019. Can't believe it's March already. Holy cow. Anyway, my desk is in a mess because I've been working really hard at getting some of these painting projects out, but we'll get to that. So first of all, I want to start off with last month's winner. I was giving away a copy of Underleague from Cogwright Games, and one lucky commenter would have been drawn to win this, and that lucky commenter is BB8 Droid. Alright, so comment below or contact me on the Facebook link below, and then I'll get in contact with you so we can get your address and get this sent off to you. Congratulations, dude. Alright, for this month I'm gonna give another way some more games. This one's a little different. I'm giving away 3 micro games. All of them are prototypes, but they're really good prototypes. So I'm giving away 11.59 from Rampage Games. This is on Kickstarter right now. I think it's just funded as well. I'm giving away the prototype copy of Microbrew and Simply Clever Cards Arithmetic. So all 3 of these are going to one lucky commenter. These are not for resale, please. So if you do win, don't sell them on again. But they are all fully compatible, fully playable. All the rules are there. So good luck and have fun. Alright, so let's get on to games played. Oh man, March was a bumper month of games played. Obviously aircon helped, and then all the games I was doing as well. But I played 67 logged games. That's a massive amount of games. That's more than 2 games per day. And there was a large mixture. I should have actually noted how many different games I played. Anyway, it's on my Board Game Geek profile. So, my 3rd most played game this month was Talisman Legendary Tales. This is by Pegasus Spiel and designed by Michael Palm and Lucas Zach. I've been playing this with my family, and it's pretty good. It's a lot different to what you might expect. Sorry, I went out of shot there. It's a lot different to what you might expect because it has the word talisman on, and I'm not the biggest fan of talisman or any spin-offs it has relic or anything like that. It's not a game that gelled with me. I know a lot of people do like it, and that's cool, but it wasn't for me. So I was a little, not sure about this. I do have a review, ironically, coming up with a little nice review for this, as we've done a review, because it's a really good, solid family game. It's a bag building game. You're playing little characters and you're moving around the map trying to complete objectives. Has a couple of nice little quirky things that add to the objectives, which is nice. I'm not going to spoil too much of that. And I definitely suggest checking it out if you have a family-orientated gaming group. So kids, nan and grandpa, whatever. Because as a gamer's game, and I use that word in little inverted commas because it's not a heavy game. It's very light. But it's fun. And we played it 6 times this month. One of those was obviously the game we played for the review. And then we've been playing through the campaign as well. So that was good laugh. Second most played game, that was with 6 players by the way, was Pocket Landship by Wordforge Games. This is just finished on Kickstarter. Successfully funded, really well funded. And I played this 5 times in March. 3 of those was me trying to film the thing. And that's not a big deal because I enjoy playing it anyway. It was a really tough solo experience. In the Kickstarter they've just done, you can get a co-op version of it where you're playing together to only 2 players to try and defeat the landships and so on. But the first time I filmed this, the angle wasn't right, and that people were saying they could get vertigo from watching it. So I reshot it, and because I got quite into the game, I kept getting my head in front of the camera. So I had to reshoot it again for the 3rd time, which is the one that's on there now. And each time I reshoot them, I play them again. So that was that. But yeah, pretty good, well funded, good job. Oh, fuck! I just got these mixed up. So Talisman Legendary Tales was my most played game with 6. Pocket Landship was 2nd most with 5. I've written them back to front, and then my 3rd most played game was Heroes Welcome from Pencil First Games. The Merchants of Dragon Reach. I've done a review for this. I thought this was a really solid game. Probably, I've not played all Pencil First's games, but probably my favourite game from Pencil First. I really liked it a lot. It's sort of light to medium, that sort of weight game. It's very simple in terms of you're playing one of these little awesome goblins, and adventurers are coming in from the dungeon after campaigning through there and finding all the loot and whatnot. They sell it to you. You take them around town, trying to drain them from all their resources that they just managed to gather, and maybe sell some stuff, like buy some stuff from them, and then try and get the money back off them again by giving them, back rubs or whatever, selling them lunch, that sort of thing. But that's not it. Then when you're done with them, you then go back to the dungeon people and make new equipment for them so that they can go back into the dungeon, that the heroes can go back in there, and you rinse and repeat that. It's a lot of fun. The theme is great, and the components are really good. I had a really great time playing that, and I'm looking forward to, there's a little expansion that came in the box. I'm looking forward to getting into that as well. So those are my top 3 games played for the month of, but some of the highlights, obviously, I went to Aircon, and I did some videos for Aircon as well. And I played a ton of games. Had a great time at Aircon. I've done a lot of content for Aircon already. I've got an interview with Mark. I've got a walkthrough of the convention hall. I've done a video vlog of what I got up to and so on. And some of the games I played there were great. Easily my favorite game for the month that I played was Joan of Arc from Mythic Games. I mean, this is right in my wheelhouse. It's a theme I enjoy. It's got the historical side, but also the the mythical side with werewolves, witches, that sort of thing. So it's got both of those entwined into the box. The miniatures are really good. I was a little suspect because I like my 28 scale, and I don't like it like the bigger scale where you get 35, 40 mil. I'm not really a big fan of those, and I'm also not a great fan of 10, 15 mil. Not to say I wouldn't do anything with those things, but I like what I like. And I didn't back it, and I was just foolishly not involved in the game. But then I played the demo at Aircon, and I loved it. Components are obviously brilliant. Miniatures were great, really well detailed for 15mm stuff. Really, really good. But not only that, I really enjoyed the mechanics. I thought the mechanics were excellent. You got like sort of dice activation, where you got kind of like dice drafting, where you're basically gaining some dice, or cubes rather, to do your activations with, and you can activate areas and sort of tag them on like that. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was really tactical, really strategic, with just that little element of luck as well, with your dice and whatnot. So I'm looking forward to playing more of that. The other game that I really enjoyed from that month was Star Trek Galactic Enterprises. This is also a game I played at Aircon. We played this in our flat with the group of guys that I was staying with, and it's basically you play little Ferengi merchants, and you're trying to accumulate the most wealth by investing in stocks and so on like that. And oh my god, it's hilarious. So this is a very group dependent game, by the way, because it's like the arguments simulate the game, because you're literally trying to dick each other over. And if you're not into that sort of thing, like if you're a very big careboy and don't want to offend anyone, then don't play this. It was awesome. We had such a good time. It probably helps that we had a few drinks by this point, and we all know each other, and we all know that there's no grudges going to be held when we finish the game. So we didn't hold back, and it was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it a lot, actually. And then I think the third highlight for me was also still at Aircon. I played obviously some good games at home as well, but these are the 3 that stood out for me. Is I got to play Monumental, new deck building area control civilization game from Funforge with the designer Matthew Dunstan. Matthew is one of my favourite designers. He makes a lot of great games, and this was something I was looking forward to. I backed the Kickstarter, and I've been looking forward to trying it out, and obviously Matthew was demoing it there, so I got to play it. It was ace. Really good. Really enjoyed it. So that's all the games I played, some of the highlights of the games I played for March. Onto some gaming night stuff. So I did 6 videos for gaming nights. 6. I don't know if that's a lot, actually. I probably should be more consistent and get, if I want to get 2 a week, that's more like 8 videos a week. Anyway, I did the Aircon walkthrough and the Aircon vlog since the last time I did the summary video. And both of those were actually a lot of fun to shoot. I really enjoyed the walkthroughs. Me and Martin always go around the convention, when we're at a convention together. We go around the convention hall, just showing you what it looks like from our perspective. and talking to a couple of folks there and just having a good time. You know, every time we go past, every convention we go to, we see more and more of the same people, and they get used to us coming to talk to us. And I do my little selfie wall where I get all the selfies from all my favorite designers and publishers and media people and so on. So the walkthroughs I enjoy. I even watching them back. I always enjoy watching them back and going back a year or two and watching the old ones and just seeing what the conventions were like and so on. So that's really good. This time I also did an Aircon vlog, which I might do for the future conventions as well. Definitely going to do one for Expo as well. Where I just gave like my own personal experience, where we stayed, some of the games I played, just some generic photos with my selfie walls and that sort of stuff. And some of the interesting bits from Aircon, like the big cat picture wall, and some of the interesting games. The Aircon BGE raffle that we gave away, that was huge. So those are kind of the things that I like doing. I want to do more of the interviews as well. So those are all interesting content that I'm going to add to the channel, and hopefully you guys will enjoy watching those as well. And then of course I did the usual Kickstarter previews. Man, there's going to be, I got, just looking at this wall of Kickstarter games I got over there, that I got a feeling there's going to be a few more previews coming out. But I did Ve Victus, Area 1851, and Pocket Landship. All three of those were previews I did last month. There's more previews already on my channel from when I filmed this, but that'll be for next month. These are all three Kickstarters. I know Pocket Landship funded well. I know Ve Victus and Area 1850 are still going on, so I don't know. I'm not 100% sure if they've funded yet. I don't think Area for 1851 is funded yet. Anyway, those are all three fun games that we played over the month, and you can check them out on the channel. And then of course we did the review for Heroes Welcome, and that was obviously something you can look at on the video. I'm not going to say what we thought yet, because that'll just be replicating what I did there. So those are the 6 videos I did. I probably have more videos coming out, more than 6 I mean, for next month, because I'm trying to up the amount of things I do so I can clear some of the stuff out here. And a lot of people I think it's kind of a knock-on effect, isn't it? The more you do, the more people see that you're doing these things, the more people contact you to do these things. So I've got quite a few games that I need to do. Anyway, last thing is painting nights. I've obviously got battle nights, and I've been saying this every month, but I have done nothing for battle nights yet. But I've got some ideas that I want to do for battle nights coming up. But for painting nights, the only thing I actually completed as a project is the Kingdom Rush minis. So you can check out the picture. And obviously Kingdom Rush is on Kickstarter now. I've done the preview for this, which will be next month's video. But you might say, well, what the hell have I been doing? You know, I've only done 6 videos and 1 completed project. What the hell is going on? But I've actually got a ton of stuff that are going to be ready for next month. And those include Guild Ball, Infinity, D&D miniatures, Light Rampant unit, Batman miniatures, not the Monolith game, the Night Models game. Probably some other bits and pieces as well, like I did some stuff for Chewie, random figures for him, and all these things have been sort of been prepped over the month that I did the Kingdom Rush stuff. So they've all been like, you know, base coated, washed, and then highlighted, but they weren't completed in the time frame. So they'll all be completed for next month's project. I mean, some of them are, by the time I'm filming this, are basically in the final stages of quality control, if you like. So yes, there's a lot coming out. I've done a lot of painting over this month, and I've got a lot more coming up. Oh man. Anyway, I think that's it for this month's summary video. Again, please like and subscribe if you enjoy the content, and comment below with, well, if you want to win these 3 awesome prototype games, but also just for general conversation. You know, I like to interact with you guys, and I like meeting up with you guys at conventions and stuff. So if you know I'm going to a convention, you're going to be there, come hook up with me and we can play some games. I love playing games with people. Anyway, see you guys later. Thanks for watching.